14 Hours of Life by the father of Keiji. On the day of the atomic bombing, Keiji was as fine and healthy as usual when he left the house. I had no idea this would be the last time that I would ever see him that way. Keiji was working with his classmates and teacher. They were maintaining an evacuation shelter in an area behind the Hiroshima Municipal Office. His duty was to incinerate the garbage after it was collected. As soon as the sirens rang out, there was an intense light and the sound of a massive blast. A mushroom crowd then followed, with everything beneath it engulfed in flames and black smoke. Looking in what should have been the direction of Hiroshima, I realized everything is burning as far as the eye can see. We could not just stay at home watching this happen. We went into the burning city searching for our dear children. The Hiroshima First Middle School had already been reduced to ashes, leaving the pitiful bodies of students lying all around. At this point, we had never even heard of an atomic bomb or knew what such a thing was like. So we were just running around, searching in vain. The next day, around 4 p.m., my beloved son suddenly came home. He was badly wounded and arrived on a stretcher carried by a youth association from our village. Still, I will never forget that feeling of joy and happiness when we had him back. However, because Keiji's burns were so severe, his face was swollen and his skin was inflamed. He complained of a throbbing pain throughout his upper body, and his weak heartbeat was rapidly becoming worse. Clearly, he was in great agony. Right away, we brought a doctor to treat him. We gave him the best possible care that we could while tending to him. But on August 9th, at 5:30 a.m., Keiji finally passed away, quietly in his sleep, only 14 hours after he had returned home. He was just 14 years old. Earlier, with faltering speech, Keiji had described what it was like at the time of the bombing. When the explosion happened, the students were all together with their teacher. But in an instant, everything went dark, and they couldn't see a thing. After that, the group was completely scattered. Nobody knew where each other was. Among all of his classmates, we heard not a single one survived. The mere fact that Keiji was able to return home after all he went through is amazing enough to us.